Right guys, I thought I'd just show you what I've been up to here. I'm creating a frame for a net. So I've just created an unusual design, obviously because of the design of the pond. So it runs around like that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of metal in this part, because this flexes quite a bit, you know, so if someone's standing on that, it'll flex. So I need to reinforce that, but we're going to create a frame for the net. So what I've used is 4 90s, and over here we have 2 45s. So we've got a 45 there, and then there's the 90. So the reason we're doing a frame in this area is because the shelf might be low enough for a herring to stand in. So in order to stop that possibility, we're going to put a net over this, so whenever I'm not here I can put it on, and hopefully the fish will be safe if they're swimming in this area here. So that's what this is for. Now yeah, I could potentially put another one over that area, but it's over 1 metre deep. The herring will not be getting in that deep part of the pond, because it's, as you can see, it's quite deep there. It's about over 1 metre deep, so a heron won't be able to get in there. It's too deep. However, this area, the shelf, and this goes for most ponds, shelves can be a weak point for a heron attack. So obviously some of you guys may have seen the heron attack video. If you haven't, go and watch it. You can see how horrific one can be. So essentially this is the frame for the net. I just need to reinforce that point, that area there. So I'm going to get a tube of steel from B&Q. I did actually get this from Tool Station. I did try and go to B&Q to get some black PVC pipe, but they sell some sort of flow plastic PP stuff, which is really soft and weak and not very good. So unfortunately B&Q isn't the place to go for PVC pipe. So I went to Tool Station to get some lengths of 3 metre pipe. Believe it or not, this cost me less than 15 quid. If you go to a pond supplier, you're talking about probably 80 quid. So, you know, there is that koi tax if you go to a koi supplier for regular pipe. So go to a pipe shop and get your pipe, or go to a plumber's merchant or retailer to get the pipe you may need to make something like this. So that's what we're up to at the moment, guys. So obviously we've got 3 elbows, 3 90s, one there, and one there, 2 45s. Funny enough, when I went to Tool Station, they said, what's 45? We don't do 45. You pond people don't have a clue what you're on about. He was talking about 135 degree. Well, I'm sorry, but you're on another planet, mate, because it actually says 45 on the actual bends. So I don't know what he was on about, but they're certainly not 135 degree. If it were 135 degree, it'd be something like this, you know, like a sharp bend like that, you know, something like that, not like that. So that's 45 degrees. That's 90 degrees. So I don't know what the guy was talking about, but he clearly didn't have a clue. So yeah, funny enough, he was telling all us pond enthusiasts and builders that we don't know anything about degrees and we should go back to school. Believe that, eh? Anyway, so the next process is, obviously I'm going to get my piece of metal from B&Q, put it on there to strengthen that beam there, and then I've got some cable ties and I've got some net, and we'll just net this. So let's get that done. So I've just been to B&Q and got this long bar, and as it happens it just fits inside the PVC 32mm pipe. I think it's for railings, you know, for curtains and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to cut it down to size so it fits in, and just fit that on there, and it should make it a lot more less flexible. So if we just flex that, you can see it flexes a lot. flexes a lot. So once I put this in, it's going to be a lot more sturdier. So guys, once you've got your cable ties on and it's quite taut, then you can fine tune it a little bit by twisting round the cable ties just to tighten it and then fixing a few more on. So you will use a lot of cable ties, but the idea is to get this as taut as possible. In hindsight, maybe I should have put a beam that goes across there to strengthen it a little bit, but it should be alright. Essentially, it's to deter the heron really, not to stop it really. Hopefully, with that being on, it'll just see it and won't even bother trying. Obviously, it might try in the deeper areas, but it'll be too deep for it, so it'll give up. So I'm just putting this on to keep the shelf protected. You might want to do the same for your pond. If you've got some shelves, think about putting something over it. But something that's removable, so you can enjoy your pond without having a load of netting over the top of it permanently. So that's the net done. Reasonably taut. That should keep the heron off the shelf now, if it comes along. And that's how you more or less do a net cover for your pond that can be easily removed. Right guys, so I'm just showing you the lights in the garden. So I've got 3 normal LED stake lights near the back there. And obviously we can see a few more over here. I just wanted to give you an idea of how it looks. These lights I got off Amazon. They're 12 for £20, which isn't bad. So we've got quite a few spread around the garden. Just want to show you the ones I've got around the mini pond. So it lights it up quite nicely, as you can see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the mini pond. And it just lights it nicely around. It's like a star that goes around the actual lights. And I just wanted to show you that. So if we come back here, got some along the path, so it lights up the pathway, so obviously you shouldn't knock into anything. So we just move along, as you can see, and they're quite nice. I like these because it's warm light, not cool light. They're quite nice. I will put links in the description box if you're interested in any of these, and just click on the link and get hold of some. So I've got quite a few by the pond here. I've also got these nice bigger ones on the sleepers. Unfortunately there's one missing there, it doesn't work, so I'm trying to get another one sent at some point. And you may not be aware, if you've not seen this video before, I do have 8 spotlight solar ones as well. All these lights are solar. So I've got 4 on the top of the pond there, 2 on the side and 2 on the back, as you can see. And I also have one of those light up lights over there. You can see that light, it's just come on. It's a bright light. That's just so I can see what I'm doing at the back of the pond when I'm doing some cleaning at night. So let's just move away from that. And as you can see, it looks quite nice. Okay, what I've been working on today is a solar powered 10mm micro LED rope light, and I thought it'd be interesting to put this on, so that's what I've done. So basically I've put that on the underneath of the capping for the sleeper pond. So let me just show you where that is. So I've got it underneath the capping there, and it runs all the way along there and goes round to the front. So let me just show you that. So again, obviously it's underneath, and then when I got to the end here, I decided to wrap it around the post here. So basically the cable will be situated on the top of the actual roof, but essentially that's how it looks. So I thought that would be quite a nice touch to put that around the post rather than waste it. So that's essentially what we've done with the lights. So let me just show you these spotlights again. So we've got 2 spotlights there, 2 here. Now these are quite nice because you can actually change the angle and change it where you want it to be. Over here I've got the 4 there that actually lights up the rockery area here, where the various plants, obviously we've got a floating basket there, and 4 water lilies there, which you can see at night time. So that's more or less the lighting system. I just wanted to show you that because I think that's somewhat underestimated on making the lighting work. And as you can see, it really lights up the pond area. Now without these lights, it'd be pretty much dark out here. So I just wanted to give you a bit of a tour at night time to see what it looks like. Now so basically we've got 24 of these £20 pack, 12 of, and you know, it's not too bad. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you like the lighting setup? So I'll just come over here to the actual centered light that we've got, which is a cool light. It lights it up here. So as you know, I've already talked about I'm going to put a little shed here. So that light, very handy for seeing what's in the shed and doing stuff in the garden at night time. And also allows me to do some cleaning of the filters at night. So that's the lights. Thought you might find this interesting. Hope you found this video informative and interesting to check out the lights. Yeah, I think it looks nice.